And good Sunday to you, everyone, or whatever day of the week it is you happen to be watching this. I happen to be filming this on a Sunday because I'm doing Facebook Live. It is Sunday for all who is currently watching. I am doing a 14 hand red blend, a limited release Kentucky Derby from Columbia Valley. It's a Washington wine. This is what it looks like. I don't know why the camera is really bad. Does not want to focus. I apologize. I'll just try to get up close, but it appears the camera's better facing me. So, a while ago I did another 14 hands, which was 14 hands Stampede, another red, which I believe I gave that a 3.5 out of 5. I mentioned I wasn't a big fan of it, but it was alright. So I'm doing another red blend to see if this is a winery that I just happen to maybe have one I wasn't too thrilled of, and go on from there, and maybe I may do another Stampede and see if it changes. Last time was the first wine review actually when I did the Stampede, so it didn't occur to me why it's called 14 Hands Winery and why there's horses on it. And it's because horses are measured by the measurement of hands, hence 14 Hands Winery. So it's a measurement specifically for horses and equestrian. And 14 hands is actually really small for a horse, actually. It is smaller than pony size, I think. Or just right at pony size. So, small horses. This is their Kentucky Derby limited release. It's about average, I think, $12. $15 in some places if you live in highly expensive alcohol states. Probably could get it on sale for as low as $8. I know where I work we have it as low as $8. We crafted this limited release blend to commemorate our proud sponsorship of the Kentucky Derby, the legendary thoroughbred race that dates back to 1875. This rich, flavorful red blend offers aromas and flavors of dark berries and a hint of cocoa. Serve this wine at your Kentucky Derby viewing party, paired with party favorites like pulled pork sliders and beef tenderloin skews. It is 14.5% alcohol, a little more than some of their others, and they make 3 red blends. They make a Merlot, they make a Chardonnay, they make a Cabernet Sauvignon, they make a couple whites, so they make a white blend, then they also do a couple Pinot Grigios. We don't sell all of them, but we sell a few of them. So as I see them, I will buy them and I will review them. Sort of doing like a which one is my favorite. So here's hoping that this one is really, really good. It's a pretty dark wine in the glass, pretty as you can see in the glass, it's wow, it's a very dark wine, very deep dark purple all the way around, almost leading to like a really deep kind of blackish in the middle. Um, wow, the nose is. Oh man, the nose is just an oak bomb. I get vanilla, huge spices. Kind of like a little hint of. Let's see, what did it say? Aromas of dark berries. So it's probably actually the cocoa that I'm smelling and not the vanilla. I sometimes always get those mixed up. So it definitely is the cocoa that I'm smelling. Those dark berries, blackberry, dark plum. Maybe tiny hints of blueberries. It smells highly alcoholic. 14.5, maybe because of that. But it's a very strong wine. I mean, this might need time to even open up a little bit. I think it's, I didn't even say what vintage it is. It's a 2014. So yeah, I'm kind of getting like bacon spices on there. Cinnamon. A little bit of nutmeg. I'm even getting a kind of like a sweet note on there, like a licorice of some sort. Like a red licorice. And a light floral note on there. Alright, let's try it. Wow. Wow. Okay, wow. There's definitely a little bit of grip on there. Kind of a little jammy. Chewiness in there. You definitely get that cocoa-ness on there. Very, very back. Up front, you get those really dark berry juices in there. Blackberry, bold blackberry, plum, hints of blueberries. It has a little almost tart kick at the start before it really mellows out, and you get this sort of cocoa-y smoothness at the end, and now it's leading to really a dry finish. It is do one more sip. Like I said, first sip. I mean, even that one, it kind of burns going down at first. I mean, 14.5% alcohol for a red blend, also from Washington. I would like to see what grapes are used for this. So I should have done that beforehand, but I can do that right now. It's good. I enjoy it. It's a little bit different than their Stampede. From what I remember, just says just says red blend. Oh, okay. Here we go. It's Syrah, Merlot, Petit Verdot, and Mourvedre. So the Syrah is definitely what is giving off that spice, that spice at the very that's in the nose and makes it, kind of smell burning. That burning sensation you get. Actually, I'm almost kind of now getting a spicy finish. So it sort of burns going down, but it has a nice fruity cocoa before it tastes, but it has a spicy finish while it sort of mellows in the middle. So the Merlot is where you're getting that cocoa from, is where you're getting that cocoa and that smoothing mellow out from. Then there's Petit Verdot and Mourvedre. Probably one of those, it's what's causing the spiciness to come back and have a spicy finish. This is, wow. I think because of the grapes that are used in this, the vintage and where it's from. I mean, it's a red blend, so red blends you don't usually age very long, but because of the grapes that are in here, I would say at least let this open for half an hour tops. Maybe if you're cooking dinner and you want this with dinner, just open it, let it settle. At least half an hour to an hour, I would say, and then this would be good to go. Even though it's a 14 Hands winery, it's a very cheap wine. It still has components in here that I think would be beneficial, as I said, to just let it sit. I've been doing this for 12 minutes now, so I'm going to do one more sip to see if 12 minutes really makes a difference. So, even going to 12 minutes now, it's getting better by the sip. Still has that cocoa-ness, that burning sensation at first, but overall, I'll definitely say, don't just pour this and start drinking it. At least let it open up for half an hour max, and then you'll really be able to enjoy the flavors, plus even more, I would say. Great wine by 14 Hands Winery. I definitely enjoyed this better than the Stampede. Although, like I said, I might go back and do the Stampede. Stampede was my first wine. It was my first actual wine doing live. It wasn't my first one that I posted, but my very first wine I reviewed. So maybe I was a little nervous for the first time. So I would like to go back and do the tasting and sniffing notes again on that and see if I can maybe up that 3.5. This by far is a fantastic wine. Drink it now and don't hesitate. It gets a 4.5 out of 5. Doesn't fully get a 5 out of 5 just because I feel that the nose has this, I don't know, it has this highly alcoholic nose even still now. This highly alcoholic nose. It's almost given off like a bourbon sensation almost. And I don't think it was aged in bourbon, but it's almost given off this like highly alcoholic, funky smell. So the nose at first is just kind of bringing that 5 to 4.5. But once you get past that funkiness smell, and then you get right down to the aromas, it's a great wine. If you are one of those that likes affordable, cheap wine and just like to relax or have it with dinner, you can't go wrong with 14 Hands. $10 to $12, $15 depending on where you live, even less if it's on sale. So, it's really within that $10 to $15 range 4.5 out of 5. And I've got a couple more later this week that I'll be reviewing from them. Until next time, I'm Ryan, the Wine Guy. Cheers.